Prakash, may I also invite you? Please come over. Thank you all. Let me now invite our Pro-Chancellor, Mr. Abhay Chebbi, to officially throw the AI and Society Alliance Confest 2024 open. Mr. Abhay.
Good morning to you all. Thank you for this honor. I now declare the AI and Society Alliance Confest 2024 as open.
Round of applause, folks. Thank you. Dr. Anirudh Sridhar received a DPhil from the University of Oxford in 2020. His PhD thesis at the University of Oxford received the highest honors reserved for the thesis in the humanities and was recommended for publication with the Oxford University Press. Dr. Anirudh holds a Master's of Arts from the University of Freiburg, Germany, and a Bachelor of Science from the State University of New York. Dr. Sridhar is the co-editor and co-author with Derek Attridge of the work of reading Literary Criticism in the 21st Century, a polemical intervention that argues against certain methodological trends in the humanities and for the rehabilitation of close reading. The book was #1 on the Amazon New Bestsellers list in literary theory for June 2021. Dr. Sridhar's interdisciplinary approach in the humanities with his studies in environmental law and marine biology brings scientific, legal, historical, and philosophical perspective into literary studies. Apart from this, he has taught many interdisciplinary courses at the University of Freiburg and Oxford in British and American philosophy and literature. Dr. Anirudh, may I request you now to deliver the welcome address.
Am I audible? Good. Humpty Dumpty receives a gift and claims that it was for his unbirthday. This confuses Alice, who is still new to the ways of Wonderland. Upon her remonstrations, he stands to reason that given there is one birthday in a year, there are 364 unbirthdays. He says, and I quote, "And that shows that there are 364 days when you might get an unbirthday present." "Certainly," said Alice, "and only one for birthday presents, you know. There's glory for you." "I don't know what you mean by glory," Alice said. Humpty Dumpty smiled contemptuously. "Of course you don't, till I tell you. I mean, there's a nice knockdown argument for you." "But glory doesn't mean a nice knockdown argument," Alice objected. "When I use the word," Humpty Dumpty said in a rather scornful tone, "it means just what I choose it to mean, neither more nor less." Alice puzzles. "The question is," said Alice, whether you can make words mean different things, that's all. The question is, said Humpty Dumpty, which is to be master, that's all. Can words mean what we choose them to mean? The philosophers in the audience will laugh, but everyone one converses with on artificial intelligence seems to use it differently. Could artificial intelligence be one such word as Humpty Dumpty's glory? Sure, the sober technicist will push Humpty Dumpty off the wall, huff and puff, and say it is only machine learning or the heavy processing of big data. But the sober technicist does not seem to have control over her inadvertent creation. So much so that today, the luminous and resonant vocables of AI have become an object of religious mystery. One can even give three pompous meanings to intelligence. It is an intelligence received as in a communication. We received intelligence of movement from the watchtower. The algorithm, like a spirit, sends us all kinds of signs and wonders through recommendations on our YouTube algorithms, for instance, YouTube accounts, for instance. But what is most commonly meant is intelligence as in capable of understanding or skill. When we say, Mina's writing shows she is intelligent. But hang on, the AI machine does not reason, as in arrive at answers through deduction. So shall we say the ways of God are inscrutable? Indeed, there is a branch of AI ethics which essentially seems to do theodicy, not quite asking why there is evil when AI is good, though there may come a time when that question is asked without embarrassment, but rather, is AI beyond good and evil? But alas, we know how AI answers questions, so no mystery there. And if AI knows all the information about all the objects in the universe, it still cannot know the past, present, and future, not omniscient quite, as Laplace's demon would be. For mathematics is continuous, not discrete. Intelligence came to mean in the 1930s just the ability to solve puzzles with the advent of the IQ test. And I believe it, broadly speaking, in most circles means something like that. And soon after the IBM machine beats the world's best chess players in the 1990s, it becomes fashionable to call it artificial intelligence. But yet, it remains a fact that we cannot do what it does. We rely on it for all kinds of services, to answer our daily prayers. So, is its intelligence like that of a carpenter? Too forced an analogy? Okay, I retract. But then there is a third AI, intelligence as a disembodied spirit. Intelligence at the heart of the universe. When we say AI oversees and intervenes like Hegel's Geists through the chessboard of modern history, one can almost hear the tech bro channeling Milton as he indites to AI, "How fully hast thou satisfied me, pure intelligence of heaven." But upon leaving this trinity of meaning in intelligence, we realize we've forgotten the other word. What does artificial mean? Would the theist say artifice